What's up guys, this is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'll show you how to defeat Spiral Corridor floor 320, and this time we are fighting versus the Psychic Ogre, and this boss here has a special gimmick where he will be decreasing your max PP gauge every turn, sometimes twice even. So there's a trick. Bring Lolo, fix it, nothing else. Actually, not just that, you still have to do a lot of damage. The enemy is weak to Pierce and it's trying to sell us Imaku from the newest banner. But also Musashi works super well here if you bring a full slash squad. And that's something that I'm doing because it works. This boss will be attacking you on turn 3 and 5 with a skill that deals insane amounts of damage. There are 3 different minions. They barely do anything, you should be killing them by turn 2. It's just to replicate the fight from SaGa Emerald Beyond. So we don't have that strong Pierce attackers or very good Pierce squads right now. That's why I am going with Slash. But Imaku is both Slash and Pierce. He benefits from Slash squads as well. Now, I am using the over acceleration formation. I'm gonna tell you the replacement characters. If you don't have Lolo, you should bring Kihachi in the same type of squad. It has been tested and it works. Just replace Lolo with Kihachi and then use her Icicle Surge to help killing the minions, and it eventually works. Just try to trigger Brace on turn 1 so that she has 4 turns of overdrive, one after the another. If you don't have Diva, you should probably try to bring Aldora. Aldora should work. Siugnas is necessary if you're using Dolores. And Tsuna is a must. Everyone should be using Tsuna. If you don't have Diva, you can also bring Musashi. Musashi can replace Dolores as well. That's right. And other characters that may work here will be Noel or Bertrand. They can also help with the slash part and bring sustain. Now, as for the equipments, we will be bringing resistance to blunt and then all elementals save for cold. Try to do that with your characters. I don't actually bring for every type because sometimes it's impossible to cover everything. But this way it kind of worked. With that said, let's go. Oh, and for those without Dolores, you can also bring Johan in her place. It also works because Johan brings slash and pierce resistance down. And by using Tsuna actually benefits from both. He's gonna do a lot of damage. But in this fight we have to talk about boss, and here he will remove all the buffs at the end of turns. On turn 4 onwards, he will be getting hit ups and defense ups. And on turn 10 onwards, we're gonna get the same hit ups, but then now double, and even other defense up that will be higher. There's also this attack called Life Dissolve that will trigger another 4 times. It will be used on turn 3, 5, and then following the same pattern. There are plenty of attack boosts, normal hit ups, and action order as well. So, well, that's why we have Dolores. She also brings defense boosts. Let's go with Death Metal Shard, and then after that Lolo will be using Cat's Rush Bite. Siugnas has to use Red Absorb. Tsuna can use his Kugutsu combination, and Diva will be using her Uara Blade. Now, boss will be using either once or twice the skill that will decrease RBP gauge, and in the case of Lolo, get it back easily. Charade will also increase RBP gauge. Block can also theoretically work here, but it's not the same thing. You could also theoretically try to bring characters like Dentarg that also increases the BP gauge, but Dentarg's not really great here anyway. So more about future characters that will also improve RBP generation. But for now, if you have the Tsuna banner, well, you have more than half the squad. It's Tsuna, Siugnas, and Diva. With the other 2 characters being replacements that can be Lolo. If you don't have Lolo, it can be, like I said, Hachi. Instead of Dolores, it can be Johan. It can also be Bertrand, and so on. Darkness Slash is a raw attack, so it's gonna hit Warhawk and boss. That is if the enemies are still alive. You can use Cat's Rush Bite, and Siugnas will be using his Crimson Shadow 8-fold Slash. For now, I won't be using Overdrive with Diva yet, because I want to get even more of her chases and wait everyone else to get Overdrive too. You can see that so fast Lolo is doing insane amounts of damage, even though Lolo is not really a damage dealer. At least we'll have some blades and still buffing status, but boss will use buff break, and he has action order up, meaning that sometimes it will go before our characters. But the overdrive formation here helps a little improving agility. So on the first 2 or 3 turns, you can still attack before boss, but eventually boss will be attacking before you most of the time. See, buff break, but everyone has already attacked by that point. You're losing more max BP, but it's not a problem anyway. Well, Dolores is not on overdrive, but now she is. So we have now a good turn to use all of our best skills. Siugnas will be using this attack because he doesn't have an LP left. Imako is gonna be very useful here because on turn 3 onwards we have 7 hits. Musashi is similar to Lolo as well, where if you get hit, you're gonna apply lots of defense boosts. That said, that Tsuna went first before Diva, because his damage is amazing after Diva. Diva will probably reach 2 million damage per hit. The problem is that Siugnas is gonna do HP damage to the squad. If he had recovered LP with his first skill, I mean, the first time he used his attack, but he didn't. But now he can use it twice. Oh my, see, that attack was targeted on Siugnas, but Diva protected 2 hits. That's great. Removing my buffs. This turn doesn't do that much damage beyond that attack. Still trying to decrease my BP gauge. Okay, this is a normal turn. If you want more damage, use right claw. If you want more defense, use left. Right now, turn 4 is not a dangerous turn, so it's okay to just use Crimson Shadow 8-fold slash. Then I can use down sting just to have a morale down applied for 1 turn, because turn 5 is a turn where the Psychic Ogre will do a lot of damage. Blade, blade, blade. And now from turn 4 onwards, you can see guard on the Psychic Ogre, because there is a defense up. Defense up on bosses make a lot of difference. Great. Boss has morale down now. Hopefully everyone gets into overdrive. Boom. Not everyone got it, so let's use the best stuff we have. Diva went first, that's great. Our damage has been cut by a lot now. We did more than 1 million with Blade, eventually. How Tsuna does good damage? It's, of course, enemy is weak to Pierce and he's getting slash attack boosts. But even then, I told you that turn 5 was an important one. Diva is protecting. Diva has 50% chance to cover. Could also use the Imperial Cross EX formation, but that one not give you agility. That kind of helps a little, trying to attack the boss before he uses buff break. I'm gonna use overdrive with the ones I have, because I think this may be the last turn. It shall. But then again, if you don't have both Dolores and Lolo, replace one. Ihachi for Lolo. You're gonna take much more damage though. And Johan for Dolores. Or you can also bring Imaku for maybe Dolores, or Musashi for Lolo. But how many people actually summon on these banners and haven't not summoned for either Lolo or Dolores? I don't know. See that buff break happened and Siugnas didn't attack yet. This buff broke again. This is strange. So I thought you would do enough damage, but since buff broke, I don't know. Nah, you need a little more. It's okay though. Diva is on overdrive. She's gonna finish this out. Oh, that's okay. This is also the end of the video, guys. If you use a different squad, please share here in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to support the channel, we have a link here on the description of the video. I hope to see you soon on the next one. Goodbye. Let's check the battle report just to see who did more damage here. I'm interested about that. Let's go in. Battle report. Damage report. Siugnas, of course. With Tsuna, Dingling, Half, and Diva as well. Interesting.